Hola, muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos un día más al canal de Region PlayStation. En el vídeo de hoy os traigo un partido entre Oklahoma City Thunder y los campeones de la Liga San Antonio Spurs, en el que, bueno, el protagonista de este vídeo es el MVP de la última temporada, Kevin Durant, y en todo lo que veáis las razones de por qué es el MVP, es decir, The Real MVP. Espero que os guste el vídeo, os dejo con todo el partido. Aquí veis un primer 2+1 para empezar. Espero que os guste, nos vemos en próximos vídeos. Adiós.
They weren't that time, at least. You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
No good from Duncan. Here's Oklahoma City, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And Kevin, in that game we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense, off the ball up way too often. Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's name gets overlooked. Something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star and, most importantly, a proven winner.
Now here's Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Got a piece of it. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Rebounded by Jackson.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Here's Jackson. Back to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Perkins. Jackson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And Parker Clark, a 6-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champion, heavily decorated player.
Yeah, he really is, and he's shooting to become the Spurs' first 20-year guy. Now, how crazy would that be? I mean, he came to the Spurs at 19, so he's got an outside chance at it. He says his body feels great, and the way Pop manages minutes for his guys, he thinks he can play at a high level for a long time. That'll be fun to watch and see if it happens that way.
Good story, you're right.
Yeah.
Ibaka, no luck.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
The drive by Green, and Duncan throws it down hard. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Green kicks to Leonard, takes it from 10. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Outside, Green from past the arc. The Thunder pull it in. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Remember, they lost to these guys in the conference finals last season. That was a tough one for them to swallow. So there's going to be some bitterness here tonight.
Now, here's Green. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
San Antonio making a switch here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Shots good by Mills. And Clark, how tough is it to come up against the team that sent you packing in the playoffs a season ago?
You know what, Kevin? It's been a long time. I doubt anybody's still too demoralized at this point. I'm sure they want this one quite badly. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Ginobili, rejected by Perkins. And they're able to recover. Shots good by Mills. Thunder trailing by 4. Durant kicks to Jackson. Durant. Bellinelli is covering. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Splitter dishes to Bellinelli. He feeds it to Ginobili. Can't hit from in close.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Well, Ginobili has a knack for taking charges defensively. Great anticipation skills, and he's really quick. He's a phenomenal athlete. So he beats his player to the spot, and then he's willing to take the contact.
But that's just part of the larger picture for Manu. I mean, he is just a winner on the basketball court, a terrific competitor. He does everything he can to help his team win and to give him an edge. Taking the charge, running down loose balls, hitting clutch shots. Whatever you need, he'll try to give it to you.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs leading by 5. Diaw, the screen. Pass to Mills. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it back. Perkins. The layup off target. And there's the call on Perkins. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Now here's Durant. The tray. That's good. Durant's got 11 points.
That was a strong kick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The NBA season blasts off. Stephanie.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lane.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Bellinelli is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Splitter in at the 5. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka, such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris.
was more aggressive looking for his offense last season, and he's got a lot of it. I thought he shot the ball extremely well. Excellent percentages both from the field, two-point range, and long range.
Here's Ginobili following the score by Serge Ibaka. Mills can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
The dish to Diaw. Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. A three ball, and Jackson with the block. Just 4 to shoot. Bellinelli passes to Ginobili. The second chance effort. That is good. Ginobili's got 7 points. Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Parker outside. Feeds it to Leonard. And Durant sends it back. They retain possession. Offensive rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Morrill kicks to Durant. Misses off the left iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Goes up on the block, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Tony could well be the best point guard penetrator in the game. He's great at finding the seam and getting the ball up and off glass before the shot blocker can recover. And once the ball hits the glass and comes off, it's a no-touch zone for the defender.
And Parker with the quickness to win that race to the rim, and then his great touch, able to use English or, just a spin on the ball to drop it in. Even when the defense gets there early, it seems like Parker's able to use that teardrop.
Now here's Parker following the shot by Kevin Durant. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Parker, here we go. But from Green, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that just needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And, this is the other thing about it. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their #1 strength.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And for Parker now coming into his 30s, the question, how will his game, so based on speed, Clark, and elusiveness, how will it age?
Well, I think that's a fair question. His game is not as much athleticism as it is those attributes of speed and quickness and elusiveness. I think the elusiveness can hang around for a while. The speed will go. But the fact he's improved as a jump shooter, I think it will continue to allow him to be pretty good at getting to the rim. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's Green. Outside Leonard. Back to Green. Uncovered. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Deflects the pass. Diaw with the steal. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Again, Durant missing.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowerment.
Dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Durant kicks to Perkins. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Perkins. That's now 22 points for Kevin Durant.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. He is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint.